Welcome to Sketch Lab for Kids. In this art tutorial, you're going to learn how to draw an adorable 3D cupcake in 3/4 view, complete with a cute pumpkin topper and drippy whipped cream. This is done in kawaii style. This step-by-step guide is perfect for the holiday season. We're going to start off with the base of the cupcake. So we're going to be focusing on drawing the cylinder for the base of the cupcake with 2 dots. And once we draw those 2 dots, we're going to move on and draw a foreshortened circle. As you can see, I kind of like to move my hand in the motion of that foreshortened circle, and then I place my pencil down onto the paper. A quick artist tip, we are going to be using construction lines, so I highly recommend drawing lightly. It's much easier to erase. I'm going a little bit darker on my video just so you can see what I'm doing. Now, one of the key details here is you're going to match that curve at the top on the bottom. Now that we've established that form, we're going to go ahead and add on to it. So we're going to start off right here in the center with a line that curves up. And here goes another one, which is about 1/4 of a circle. And we're going to repeat that again on the left side. And that's going to be the shape of our cupcake wrapper. Now is a good time to step back from your work and make adjustments as needed. We're going to move now on to the actual cake of the cupcake. So you can see we have some lines curving up. All right, we're going to go ahead and begin to rough in the top of our cupcake. I like to move my hand in a circular motion, get that movement down, and then I'll place my pencil onto the paper. So to draw a 3/4 view portrait, you can turn a circle into a sphere just by using a cross contour line. So what I'm doing here is I'm curving a line to the right, and that's going to turn this character's head to the right. When drawing the eyes, we're going to use the 3D drawing technique size. So this eye that's closer to us, we are going to draw bigger. And you can see the eye on the right here, we're going to draw that a little bit smaller. Now, a key detail to drawing these kawaii style portraits is we do have 2 white dots, one larger and one smaller inside of the eye. And I'll go ahead and fill that in. And next up, we add a little bit more detail to these eyes. We'll go ahead and curve a line up at the top of the eye. And we can also do that on the bottom of the eye. I want you to notice too, when we start to draw this little smiley face, we are going to have a little bit more of the smiley face on the left-hand side, a little bit less on the right-hand side. Once again, it's closer to us on the left-hand side. That's why we're going to see more of that smiley face. And then here we go, basically drawing a letter M for the tongue, where I'm going to fill that in. Now's a good time to stand back from your artwork and go ahead and make any adjustments as needed. All right, so now on the left, we're going to go ahead and add a little ledge of frosting. And this is where we're going to draw the pumpkin. And it's very simple. We're going to overlap 3 ovals. The oval in the center is going to be a little bit larger. And you can see the oval on the left here. And on the right is a little bit smaller. Remember what I said about construction lines. You want to lightly draw this so you can easily erase. Now I'm going to head and I'm going to draw darker over the cross contour lines that I want to keep. These are the lines that curve around the pumpkin, which make it look 3-dimensional. All right, now that we've gone over our pumpkin and we've kept the lines that we wanted, we're going to go ahead and draw the stem of this pumpkin. And we want to make this look organic. So instead of drawing a geometric shape, you want to kind of make that a little bit more crooked. And don't we like drips? We're going to make this drippy, guys. We want some drippy frosting. And you'll notice when we draw these drips, we are using some overlapping which is a 3D drawing technique. All right, now we're going to go ahead and draw the outline of our frosting here. So I'm just using lines that curve. You see these are curving to the right, similar to a cloud. So one of the cool things that we're doing here is we're establishing a basic form. We've established a basic cylinder, a basic sphere, and we've actually gone and we've changed the outline. We've changed the outline of the cupcake, and obviously we've changed the outline of the frosting. And now we're going to get that drippy whipped cream running down the face of this adorable cupcake. All right, we're going to go ahead and make a pattern on this cupcake wrapper. And we're going to do that by using repetition of these circles. And if you didn't know, National Cupcake Day is coming up on December 15th. So as you know, artists, we stand back from our artwork and we evaluate it. So we stand back, and what are we looking at? We're looking at proportions, right? We're looking sometimes if something kind of doesn't look right. So sometimes things are just instinctual. You can kind of tell. And then obviously we're going to go over and erase our construction lines. Now, one technique you can use is you can use your thicker marker for your outlines, and you can use your thinner marker for your inlines. Also, too, if you're going to add shading, then the side that is darker, you could also go thicker on your outlining. You see this oftentimes in comic books. Okay, so here's our color palette. We have ivory, we have apricot, bright orange, dark orange, ochre, yellow, sunshine yellow, brown, cacao brown, gray, white, and we also have light orange as well. So I'm going to start off using colors from the base set of Posca markers. This is the pack of 15 that you could buy at the store or you can get on Amazon. So the pumpkin was bright orange, and we also had a little bit of green. This is the sunshine yellow. And the tips of these markers are called nibs. Sometimes they can tear up the paper. The best paper to use is multimedia or bristle board. This is the brown, light orange, and orange. If you're going to buy another pack of Posca markers, I highly recommend the pastel markers because you're going to get a lot of the lighter values. So I'm going to go in with the gray first, and now with the white, I'm actually color mixing. You have to do this while the paint is still wet, and then now I'm just refreshing that gray outline and blending that in. Now this is the regular orange. It's a little bit darker, and a little bit of the apricot. This is the ochre. That's the dark yellow there. And now I'm going to, once again, blend it in with just the regular yellow. So I'm color mixing with these markers right on the paper. I'm going to go back with the ochre, freshen up that darker value. And now this is the ivory. The ivory is a very light yellow. I'm adding a little bit of highlights here on the right. This is the cacao brown on the cake. And now I'm blending the brown and the orange together to create a little bit of shading on the left-hand side. And once again, apricot. Just refreshing my outline. And I'm going to add a little cute detail here in a second. Wow. Didn't that cupcake turn out super cute? Well, I hope you had a blast drawing and coloring with me today. Before you go, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more fun art projects, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Keep being awesome, stay creative, and I'll see you next time. Bye.